أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين نبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله. نشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمدا عبده ورسوله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. Dear brothers and sisters, by beginning this speech, I ask Almighty Allah to protect me and Una from the shaitan, the enemy of mankind, the one way God push away from you mercy, and He don't declare and for me as enemy, Silawula as enemy. And in the God, in name I start with by this speech, the God will get the mercy of this world and the mercy of the next world. After which, I say thanks to Allah for guide me to Al-Islam. If you know to Allah in guidance, we know for become true Muslims, or we know for become Muslims. And we say thanks to Allah once more again, and we testify. Say no other God no day we get right for that. The worshipper we not gonna be trouble except Allah and Muhammad. Peace be upon him, his servant and messenger. He sent unto all the parties, and both the jinn and mankind, for can remove you from the darkness to the light, and for can show you the true path we will lead you in a Jannah. May Allah grant you the Jannah. Brothers and sisters, as human beings, we need to remind each other. Because Allah warned me in the glorious Quran, when in the last testament we sent to mankind, as a guidance. Say, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, O una we believe. This specifically for we will believe. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He deal with all forms of category of group of people there. You believe, you don't believe them, no matter how you day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala don't talk to me in this glorious Quran. So He not just say no for we will believe. Even the one who they don't believe, He talk to them. And also both the jinns. So in the God now He say, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, this not specifically for the one who they believe. He say, Ku anfusakum, una one una self wa ahlikum, una family nara about the hellfire. Because this life of this world, brothers and sisters, now a test. And the test in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala again in make His scheme. Now He make He send angel them from day one on this planet, and at this moment, anybody who sit down here, again angel them, what they call kiraman katibin ya'lamuna ma taf'alun. This now respectable angel them, and they know what it mean you they do, then they take notes. Ma yalfidhu min qawli illa ladayhi raqibun atid. Motamano they utter statement or neither intend for say any statement where then angel and they take note of her. You know say Allah is merciful to in creation, and with all the angel here, where He don't assign to we for take note of the good and the bad what they do, He make the one way then at the left, and the right the bad. The one way then at the right, and the right the good. And the one way then at the right, when you do good or intend for do good, you not do and self, you know they wait for the one way then at the left for ask and permission for rights. What He forgive you when at the market scheme, the percent we forget. But the one way then at you left, you know the rights instantly when you don't commit the sin or the mistake. You get for ask permission from the one at the right. So it's up to you for let you repent. You ask Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, let He forgive you. You see how Allah is merciful to in creation? If you Allah not merciful to in creation, instantly, what He they think safe, Allah they take note of her through an angel them, and then they report to her. Because Allah told her, Kul in tubdu ma fi anfusikum. Say to them, anything you wanna do openly to yourself, out of food, or hide now una hurt them. Yuhsikum bihillah. Allah the judge una for that. فَيَغْفِرُ لِمَنْ يَشَاءُ. Allah they forgive what I want. وَيُعَذِّبُ مَنْ يَشَاءُ. And Allah they punish again what I want. Wallahu ala kulli shay'in qadir. Allah able for do anything. This verse where it came down to the people, to the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the Sahaba they read, when the Prophet recite this verse, it become difficult for them. In the sense, not for them now, and for them now, and also with the generation we go for come. If you Allah go for right, anything what we intend our hearts, even though not bad, they take that if not bad to think but at the right bottom, it say it will be difficult for you. The protest here, what they make in a genuine way, not for deny, then the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah sent another remedy or another verse we can make it easy to read the mankind. Now make Allah say, La yukallifullahu nafsan illa wus'aha. You know they put body, or you know they give in servant Lord where you know go taught. So if now the burden or that sin where you intend for do, Allah don't take away, you know, say let the right side say okay, except if you do them, then they go take note of them. Now make when you do sin, now 110 in the right hand. When you do good, now 10 times, now you reward. And Allah don't tell me, when you they go through difficulty, or you want anything, or they fed hardship, or anything in your life, it don't show you the way how to come out of it. You say, فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَارًا. Una ask una Lord for forgiveness, in the Allah they forgive now. يَغْفِرْ لَكُمْ ذُنُوبَكُمْ. In the Allah they forgive we sins them, and in the left for me, and the wiper. وَيُؤَخِرْكُمْ إِلَىٰ أَجَلٍ مُسَمًّى. And in the respite will give it time. Allah is patient with me. And when they make that istighfar, when people they don't beg Allah, even Allah they make the rain they come. يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا. It is same boku rain. And rain na blessing. Any country where they get rain, na punishment, because they never go grow crops. Them plants them they not go come out better. And also, for let them born, boku piki they not gonna be possible. But when they make istighfar, one of the blessings where they can in your life, only not to only wait till the old, Allah they give the luck for you born, as much as in one for you. It depends now. Today we the 21st century, we get means and ways for blocks. No one picking it too much, but forget picking it a blessing. You know, see the one where they not get time, where they work, they want time. But Allah na in decision, I don't decide. He gave the reason why he did one. Not to say you don't like that person there, but he get a reason. But even if we appeal to the reason them, if you wish, they give it. If you don't wish, they not they give it. So brothers and sisters, when we ask Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Lord turn to run truly, and ask him with sincerity and hope say the answer we. May Allah make it easy for we all. My brothers and sisters, waiting, especially the community, the Muslim community, that the world, especially in the UK, would they go through, concerned with family, they are appalling when they say a very serious and not to think where it's supposed to be so, because we didn't supposed to guide we to waiting go benefit we. But if we not they take waiting Allah send down to we as a guidance, we go give we this kind of good roadway for follow, and we follow them bend road them with the loose. And among them, the brothers and sisters and where they marry in this country, and the divorce rates them, and the picking them, the kind road where they don't kidnap in this country, where some they are criminal them, some they are gang them, some they are prison, and some they kill them. So as a community, we need to come together, let's sit down, we discuss issues them, when are very serious issues, and address certain concern things them, where go benefit to all. You know, go left your country, you counsel opportunity there, you expect your own blessing where God don't give when a young picking, you can't halaki in a then country. Or where don't grow up, somebody commander, he can't kill him for you for nothing. We Muslims also wake up. What you make at the talk this, we start this topic here last week, not only the topic of we own Bayaan. The topic was a series of the big sins where what a man not for commits. If he commits them, if he died by that kind of sin, then they know they enter Jannah. Allah don't prevent you from enter Jannah. But because they see now, every year Salon picking them, whether they born at this country or the one where they count and they kill them. And then they pass on and they pan so they're in a prison. So we need for wake up the brothers and sisters them, let them come to their senses them and sort out their differences them and come back to Al-Islam. And like what they talk, so why I say the Muslim community will get big problem. Sometimes we blame the non-Muslims then. But certain things that we say we're supposed to do something towards we own family affairs then. And I tell you, Mrs. Wedena, past Friday, what they take off for dinner masjid and also for help, for call brothers and sisters to the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Sunday, I take her off purposely, not for me myself, because at the time that they were supposed for rest, but they can't have for teach for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because I'm not going to just follow the dunya for get put take what I get for put in my pocket. So, and me they see things and then they happy. And they ask me, say, who's that them come right day? Well, sometimes or them buy then day, who then come right there. When they sit down, they picking them late night, or then they late them come on at school, then they will go sit down and also then sit down, they study or they do something where will benefit them. Then they left them or then they up and down, then they roam about with different groups them at this country. And you know, go believe this week where I woke and me woke in call for walk and calm them down. And you not go believe without the asi na Muslim people then can inside the store for can thief food. Where they say they get food now also they can't thief pastries. Where they say they take them from out and do. Without them na Muslim people. Usa would one day where they know they teach you picking them the etiquette of Islam. Just like where the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if you do mommy and daddy business by illegal way, you're not a Muslim. It means you don't cut off yourself. I mean, that moment there, you don't deny partially for revoke you, renew your shahada. Once you know the thief, you become a Muslim again. So I not say again, you do any haram thing, you become a Muslim again. Pass where you don't revoke, where you redo or pronounce the shahada again, then you come to another, you become a new Muslim again. But brothers and sisters, why they say so, you can't wait to pick them bobo them, especially bobo them, and to the girl picking them. The way they see them in the kids and they talk, the kind lousy way they talk in the streets, and the kind bad word they command at their mouths. So they go expect to see the parents where you sabi when are good people they na you know go expect for them picking for them they behave them kind way they na street. Reason being that either the papa no dey na house again, the mommy don't turn single parents, or if then they all man their own government. And the bad government way we don't experience in this country, the house government who gets now who's them. The picky then they control the mommy then they control the man. So the man they not get a chance for controlling the picky then. And then they will not notice. The picky them, then they control the mommy them, and the mommy then control the father. So it means the father, the picky and the boss. Remember the Prophet sallallahu they talk say, again for come to a time when the servants they born your own master. It's just about like this saying where the prophet says, the servants is the born new master. That's where when you begin, you take care of them. Even say when you don't mature, you still take care of them. When I'm supposed to take care of you, when you don't mature enough. And the worst of it, will not bring them at the madrasa. For let them can learn the word of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The best one go do, then pick here how they take them, or go subscribe for them, now a football for play football. I not say for play football ibadu, but the time when if for go na madrasa, then prefer for use that day for go pay for them, let go football club for let they play football. Because he knows at the end of the day, if that picking day he become a footballer, because he gonna get them big time money there every week, himself na you Jana Dani believe that. You know one thing, brothers and sisters, Allah na they provide for me and you now. You go make the provision for let you prepare the way. You go make the provision for let you prepare for the way for the future. But number one thing so far, when you for realize, you begin when you born up, the first thing in Islam, I forget a good name. You choose for an Islamic name. Whether name they anytime they call him, it go reflect on the child. Not to then nickname the when they call picking them. They will long term people then the name the way they give to your family than before. But Alhamdulillah, Islam always there for show you the way. So we ask Almighty Allah, may Allah guide you and protect you. The brothers them way, then they go through that difficulty here, and they host them, may Allah guide them and with your own family. The brothers and sisters, sometimes when they say, oh, if I can't go me picking a madrasa, every month now so I pay. But wait, when you picking one sits in O level or A level, that's why the government, then they go to school and then they take class, you they pay extra fee, not to so for them you picking improve on certain subject area. You they sacrifice that money there, but the one where they sacrifice for Gina the madrasa where you not reach that amount where they pay, you see I'm big. You go prefer that you begin there, fat yourself not in a head. Who tell me you don't sit down, we discuss, we begin there, we read Fatiha, we read the meaning to them, within a Fatiha first. Who tell me you don't do that? Instead, we burn them, we know they think about for make akika. We know what akika will not do. Only is that when you begin 1 year, you go pull money, you they spend, you say birthday. When you don't run 1 or 2 or 3 years with your wife, you say anniversary. And we don't get to the extent that we sister and they push the brothers into the brink that to the wall that I don't hear the many sides. And this big community where man and woman don't marry for long term, they say they will remarry for vow, they will make a vow of their marriage. What's how you see that? Subhanallah. This is not proper bidah. And one of the things when they bring a destruction of a family, when you adopt any system, whether not to Islamic system, you don't bring competition that you host. One of the competition, you begin, what you see they do now, they follow. If you're not drunk man, you begin to be drunk man or drunk woman. But if you, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, na him being a first priority in your life, when you see 5 daily prayer, they pray and then when time reach for praying, they stop everything, say, Lord, can't pray. Wallahi, he will take you serious. Allah don't give you life. These 2 years when they see with you, he don't give you well body, he don't give everything. What is next they wait for? And Allah don't tell you, say, this competition would only pass so. We go one day deep and until we die, we left this dunya. We left everything. And Allah says, ثُمَّ لَا تُسْأَلُونَ يَوْمَ إِذٍ عَنِ النَّعِيمِ. After when you don't live this life, you don't give you all what you want in this dunya, then God will ask you about this goodness when God don't give it. You be there trading in your country, God bring you side where we say, if you don't work every day, but you get outside the sleep, you get what you wear. Allah will ask you about this goodness we God don't give you. You know when you sit down and they tell you, some of you compete with me and you, or you and me, when are equal in age, Sunday because of the hardship, you don't left the dunya. So if you then at the dunya, if you go meet and you all pass you now by the appearance, because the hardship, now they cause that. But Allah don't bring you inside, you know, they suffer for nothing. The only thing, why would they stress in this country? Because we want more and more and more. Then after that, Allah will go ask you about this goodness we God don't do for you. What in the goodness? The life. You get outside the sleep. You get what they eat. You get your job. You get your wife. You get your picking them. وَمَنْ أُوتِيَ حِكْمَةً Uda God don't give the knowledge of the deen. فَقَدْ أُوتِيَ خَيْرًا كَثِيرًا. Allah don't give the best gifts wherever, you know, compare to riches, to fame, to power, anything. First, when Allah give you this deen, He make you be recognize Him as Lord and you worship Him. No goodness, no day where you go ask after this, before this, where you go pass down there. If you didn't compare yourself, forget how you go benefit more to man, forget the whole world for lost the akhirah. How long did they live in this world? 10, 20, 30, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 100 years? What did they get for do with compared to eternity, everlasting life? The oldest man who ever lived on planet, from your great-great-grandpapa Adam alayhi salatu wasalam, come to Noah, and live on 1,000 years. 950 years, at the age of 50, begin for calling people them to La ilaha illallah. 950 years, now they calling people them to La ilaha illallah. 950 years, they calling them to Tawheed, they calling people them. Noah. At the age of 50, now he begin the dawah. 10 to 950 years, now add up to that, plus that 50 years, you go 1,000 years. 1,000 is like a drop in the ocean. So now you want to come, all this dunya like as if you're not going to die. Compete. Where you see today, this brother don't build house, you say one build that house. Where you see this brother don't drive car, you say one drive that car. Where you see this brother they wear these fine shoes, fine clothes, you say one wearer. Allah says, Al-Hakumu Takathu, una de by this rivalry and competition, hatta zurtumul maqabir, until die come to now go visit the grave. Because the grave, way more time they now visit to go visit, not they did forever. And you go for sleep there for thousands of years, they wake you if you know they know. And when they wake, they not the kufar, what did they say? Man ba'athana min marqadina, would I wake people and this sleeper would they I don't know. And when they ask how long you don't sleep, I say, Yawman abada yawm. A day or two. Read the people of the Kahf, then sleep for 309 years. Now the cave. Allah make them die for 309 years. When they wake, they don't know say they don't die. They ask themselves one another. They say, how long when I don't sleep? Say, a day or two. But now they say, okay, and then they feel for it. Then take one pound, then the coin where they get the money, where they get during that time, when they lay down, they don't know say that money when they exist again. So, but because the way they wake up from sleep, then them things say that a day or two because they're tired, they oversleep. Maybe they feel say that 1 day or two no more they don't sleep. So they say one part they say go buy for we food. And then now people that be Muslim and a young man that wouldn't be believing in Islam. And then they persecute anyone who believe in Islam like this we own time today. Where you hold on to the Islam and forget for all the terrorists. Now you will hold on to Islam, now you're not the terrorists. Or hide lana. They say now they own time, so they be there, the people of the Ashabul Kahf, the people of the cave. So then give one of them, say go find pure food, that is, then go buy halal food, then go buy haram food. So when they give this coin to this young man, he go to the city, as he reach no more, he asks for the food, now he pull the food, he pull the money, the post where he buy the food from, now he look this way, this money, I know they exist for over 300 years. He said, this king will be there that 10 days. He said, don't pass. And he meets that 10 days, they meet now the city now. The people that already now, they don't believe in Allah's word. That Allah don't destroy all the people that would be there, including the king. Allah don't wipe them all, a new generation don't do it. They run with the iman, they run with their belief because they don't want for let them return to the disbelief. Now and the ulama, the advices, any country where you go, if it's difficult for you for able to practice you didn't, left that country there. Go to the country where you know. So like the richest, if not that country, then it will make you better your whole family, left there for them not destroy you didn't. Likewise, job where they prevent you, like Bukana Masjid, especially Juma, it pass you two, they are changing that job, they left another job. Because how I go benefit you for lost the dunya, for lost the akhirah for this dunya. So they hold this young man, then can I go to the king? They say, look like this person are there and a stranger, they will understand to be. The older they can go, he explained to them. So he said, where this king are? First we asked, he said, where this king? He said, that king we don't die long time. We don't pass, in any time we don't pass. Generation after generation, take to that generation, we now, they all don't turn to Muslims. And take them, and they're surprised. They say, oh, young man, they begin at this city. Where they be run away from that oppression of that king. Then go, then left now, don't know the way about the dog. Then we get one dog, go, then we goat. And that dog there, where he be laid down, at the cave, at the entrance of the cave, now there the dog lay down. Then they done inside. And sleep past them, Allah take their life. So what if Allah be do? If they turn them left and right. Allah say, if you go inside, you watch them, you see them, before you go run away, because they all they don't rot it, and they corpse, they don't decompose. But where Allah bring them back, like, but Allah just show you how much a man, if they take in life, he don't rot it, in bone, they don't scatter high, they gather them back, he bring them back for judgment. So not if you say, where you then at this world here, where you don't die, don't know, it's a continuation of life. This all Allah they show how in power, how in majesty. How it show, say, he can for resurrect, give you life back after I don't take the life. So then take them, this young man, they follow the road, then go to the other and they hold, and then bring them, come. So then later, the people then decide, so, yeah. And when they see this man and woman, them, there is a dispute, although no says brothers and sisters, not put me wrong, the brothers and sisters can get problem. Some of the brothers can get problem. Because why I say they get problem, we know some of the sisters, then when they all enter the Islam, they know they not take them serious. And in fact, they prefer them shortcut woman them. The woman, they when they pay to themselves, they come out, they prefer for go keep them girlfriend, boyfriend, and girlfriend, and get the woman in her house. Remember, anybody when left you halal, you go put your hand for haram, you go there like that man when the Prophet Sam they back in journey from Israel Miraj, when they return back, they see this man, they eat rotty food. Rotty meat. And when the Prophet asked Jibril, what they explained to her and said, why this man they left the good meat, where he find for a way halal for eat, they go eat the rot one. He said that that one, and then if they left them, away from them, where God make for the halal, then they go follow woman, they way not to the halal woman. May Allah protect you and guide you and sorry for it. So brothers and sisters, a need for let the Sierra Leonean community come together. This killing and divorce, not on nothing, and this benefits where people then take sin and then God. And they can't force na their life priority. And if they gather around, if they build house where you know they sit on the Indian area, you say you get house. You not get house. You not get nothing, pass inside they sleep, now they get. You build 10, 20, 30, 40 stories safe. Now one bedroom you they sleep, they know you sleep now all. And you die left, and now would I defend for her, now would I not be experts when not a good family self, when I not be like you want to let your life go. Now the number one way you can say, I will do now. As they're not very to say, no, let for shape property. So may Allah guide and protect you. May Allah guide the brothers and sisters them when they go through this difficulty. The one that when they pick it at their jail, they go through gang crime and gun crime, may Allah guide them to Al-Islam. May Allah bring them back to Al-Islam. If they're in prison, may Allah change their hearts and become good people in this country. The one that we don't get now, we don't pick them, may Allah protect them from this fitna. Brothers and sisters, we need to come back to Al-Islam. We need to recognize Allah. Say tomorrow, Kulukum Mas'ul, we all, Allah ask you about we family, we wife, we pick them. Kulukum Rai Masulan Ra'iyati. And then go ask you about the care taking, when they give you for long, take care. Because that day, when Allah they allow the angel for blow the trumpets, for gather we, he say, Yawma yafru maru min akhi. If they see much man, they run from his brother. One me wa abi. If they run from his papa and his mama. What's all he but what Beni? If they run away from his wife and his picking. لكل امرئ يومئذ شأن يغنيه. Every human being يوم القيامة that day na your own business no go think of. And when you don't get the results, then they ask you now how you be look after. What matter job to Muslim? How wanna be respond to our prophet them, on our messenger or the message of this prophet. And when you die, not to what you get for left for you. Don't worry if you don't left for a host. Because you say if your papa or mama not be build host for you, God don't give you an let no say Allah not provide. But say if you not get host, you picking God go get host. If you not get host and then grand picking, you won't grand picking God go get. You know Ibrahim, I'm kuntum shuhada hadara Yaqub al-maut. By Yaqub, when the one die, Allah don't ask if you will be present. What if there's one matter would not mean bad? What you want to worship after me? Not what you want to go for inherit. What you want whose education want to go for get. So what matter would not mean bad? What you want to go for worship after me? And the Pekida replied, Na'budu ilahaka wa ilaha abaika Ibrahim wa Ismail wa Ishaq. Would they worship the Lord of Ibrahim, Ismail and Ishaq, the Lord, La Wahida, the one God. No worry for your family, what you do for left for them for eat. Whether they left in a struggle, Allah they take care of her. We don't see people that don't die. They're orphan and they left them picking them. People then push away from them, but Allah make them orphan and they bet. Allah they take care of orphan. If you know they take care of her, Allah they take care of them. And we don't see many you can expect it for let Allah destroy make orphan picking halaki area. Because you know why he make which position he puts that kind of family. So you as a Muslim, if you know so your brother or sister or family member don't lost in life, he left family, take care of her. Not say pass their family, that man there or that person they left riches. Now he go make you glad for go near, for go look after in family. When you take care of an orphan, the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, now so you and you go for go be in Jannah. When I go for the very close. Not so when the orphan in family they left something, you want to go sit on the follet, you capture everything. You put a knife okay, for the embezzler, the eater for nothing. So brothers and sisters, when me they die, not to die you for worry. Because when we die, we walk all on cut off. And one of them, when you go for left, they continue if you left picking them, when I good picking them, when I Islamic picking them, I Muslim picking them. And when go they pray for you. May God give you good picking them, we go pray for you. We will make dua on behalf of you and sadaqah on behalf of you, so that we'll gain that reward in the grave. May Allah guide you and protect you. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun ala al-mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.